Welcome back, everyone. Gonna match on defense today, and I'm trying a different build. This is also a 6-piece Banquet build, more offensive oriented. And the idea of this is basically to use the Condemn Thunderbolt. I do have an Unessenced Fallen Sword on here as well. That's just for some mobility or escape. Doesn't look like we'll be able to defend much here. So the idea really is that in some of the earlier BG sessions, a lot of times the first or second session, there isn't much kill capability around the match, and sometimes you have to carry or get more takedowns even as a Crusader. So I'm just using a build to kind of utilize that. This also has the ability to pick off some runners where my other build does not have that capability at all. So see if we'll kind of see a noticeable change. I've done a few games with this build so far, still kind of getting adjusted to it. Definitely a different playstyle from what I'm used to. And you'll see that I can teleport and attempt to take a runner down. But overall, it's got some pretty decent burst. And if I get that dot applied from the Banquet, it can certainly take things down even from off the screen. You'll see huge radius with the setup that I'm using, with the pants increasing the radiance. Another thing I'm using those for is also the increased damage because they're awakened. Get out of there. Wait for my cooldown. You can just see with the banner, some of the crits are pretty large. See if they want to chase me back. Get a bandage up and I'll come from behind. But as you can see just in the first phase, clearly a lot more takedowns than I would have as another build. And overall, it's kind of fun to just snipe people that aren't expecting it. Nobody's really expecting a ranged Crusader. Gonna get followed here. Team, I need a peel, please. Just allowing a squishy Demon Hunter to chase me down the lane while multiple players run by. And another thing, you can see just how large this radius is. It will take up the entire objective, so absolutely amazing for defense. Didn't mean to cast it there, I was trying to cancel. Relatively short cooldown, so it won't hurt much. Trying to see where their rezzers are headed. And they are going to the objective. Shield does not go off, unfortunately. I would land some damage on them if I have a dot to go up. Doesn't look like it applies, so that's unfortunate. Misplay by me overall between miscasting and then shield not getting up. That's okay. I don't think it's going to hurt us. I think I will have the ability to just wipe them essentially repeatedly whenever I need to, especially as we get near the objective. Teleport also nice for Demon Hunters when they're focusing you. You can kind of shift around and get out of their fire, even if just for a second, which can sometimes save you. Just poking in there. Trying to bait some players here. Massive damage there. And just firing it into the objective when I can, and you'll see it just basically takes people out. Very fun. Can't state it enough. Super fun build to play. Just stalling, waiting for banner, really. So I like to poke with it. Just because the cooldowns don't perfectly overlap, you can actually typically get almost 2 of the condemns off. And then get the banner up. And I will bandage up and go back to the other side. That should bring banner up. Hopefully get a few takedowns here as well. They're starting to push past, so need our team to group up. Anybody? Fortunate to get pulled up by the Condemn there. Didn't look like I was in range. At least I was trying to get out of it. But we all know Condemn can sometimes pull you from somewhere it doesn't show. Again, that death doesn't hurt us much because the team, for some reason, just did not come over to this objective at all. Looks like they're just kind of fighting wherever. And Dot just taking him down. So I will stay on this side, just kind of poking. And this next one, I'll have the banner for the big crit. 100k. Just basically off the screen. My partner's shield there. And we are getting closer to the kill count now. Port back in to help my teammates. And enemy team looks like they're just kind of dogfighting at this point, so we should be able to go in and be a little more aggressive. Don't want to be in the brunt of that. I will just fire away, though. It's like a tactical nuke just from off the screen. Every 8 or 9 seconds or so. Everybody got cleared out. Juke. Yeah, we'll get back in and finish this one off. So, again, check out the build. A lot of fun to play. I'd be curious how this works for lower resonance folks. I imagine you're going to have to be one of the stronger players in the lobby for it to do a tremendous amount. Otherwise, you're going to be really reliant on the Banquet proc in order to get those takedowns. So I'd love to hear the feedback, but in general, super fun. Figure he's going right there, and sure enough, I get a hit on an invisible player. Just going to go immune, and that one is over. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Have a great day.